Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. In this video, I'm going to talk about the best places to meet women. And I got this question a couple days ago. And see, I believe at this point in my life, there is no best place to meet women. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, when I was in my 20s, I used to think I'll just meet them at the club, I'll meet them at the bar, I'll meet them at the mall, I'll meet the girls on the sidewalk, I'll meet them at Walmart, I'll meet them at the restaurant, I'll meet them on the beach. I used to think that the quality of women or in certain environments, I used to actually think like this, but I've learned through experience that's not necessarily true. It's not necessarily true. The quality of the women that you meet is going to be dependent upon who you are, your skill set, and the person that you are. Because you get who you are. You don't get who you want. I'm going to say that again. You get who you are. You don't get what you want. That's what it is. See, I just learned through trial and error, man, that I've met women at the church. I've met women at the club. I met women on vacation. I met women in the apartment complex. I met women in the neighborhood where I grew up at. I met women I met women on the plane. I met women in the airport. But there's a certain type of woman that I usually hit it off with. It's a certain type, and it's the same pattern. I have a pattern. Everybody does, but I'm aware of the pattern of women that I attract, and it's 2 to 3 types of women that I attract. Really, I mentioned it in a previous video. It's the Kelly Rowland types, with her phenotype, her body shape, and everything, and then it's the kind of a crossover from between K. Michelle and Buffy the Body. That thickness, it's like a split between K. Michelle and Buffy the Body. That type, with the thickness, full lips, and everything big. It's that type. And then it's the other type. It's that weird, nerdy type chick. That she's a techie person. She's a very creative type. Maybe she knit, she sewed, she's into fashion. Very creative types. So those are the 3 types of women that I usually attract. And the creative types are usually they have a certain way of dressing. It's kind of very different from a lot of women. Because they're in the fashion and they're the creative types. So those are the 3 types of women that I usually hit it off with. And I meet them everywhere. It doesn't really matter. I hit it off with them everywhere. So you have to know which environments is best suited for you. And see, every environment is not for you. You know what I'm saying? But see, regardless of the environment, if you ain't right, none of it matters. If you don't have your life in order, none of it matters, because ultimately you're going to attract people to you like a magnet. And that's just what it is. No environment is going to make you better. The environment will enhance who you are, or in some cases. But if you ain't right, if your life is not in order, if you don't got your shit together, I don't like that phrase. If you don't got your shit together, I don't like that phrase. But if you don't got your life in order, it's just not gonna go right. You're gonna have like one arm tied behind your back, type of deal. So, there's no really every environment, every place you go. Of course, there's advantages and disadvantages. It's just like if I go to the church, the bar, I would be comfortable in those environments because I grew up in the church and I used to go to bars all the time. So it's like I kind of feel like home because I'm used to it, the environment. I'm comfortable there. I know the type of people that's there. Now, you can, regardless of what you might think about the church and the bar, but I've been in those environments for a long time, so I already know what it is. I already know who I'm going to meet there. The majority of people, I already know who I'm going to meet, and I know what to expect out of them. So I'm comfortable there. Now, you, on the other hand, you might not be comfortable in the bar or at the church, or you might be comfortable in the club talking, So it's all really all about, it's all based on your skill set, who you are. I mean, everything is basically, so when it comes to social skills, everything is based on skill set. Really. There's no way of getting around it. There's no shortcut. Either you got it or you don't. And if you don't got it, you can learn it. That's the good news. You can always learn. It's not like people aren't born like this. And another thing, you got to get your spirit right. Get your mind right. You got to raise your energy. You got to see, you got to change the way you think too. A lot of guys have a problem with women. And if you approach a woman with that mindset that's embedded in you, basically, in your spirit, you're going to give that off. A lot of women are bad when it comes to this. A lot of women don't respect guys. And just like a lot of guys don't respect women. And you can't attract what you don't respect. You're going to give that off. So if you're walking around with that mindset, you say, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So you got to get your mind right. You might have to detox mentally. Stop looking at television. Stop listening to your friends. Stop listening to your family. Listen to people that's doing what they say they're doing. Listen to people that's doing what you want or have taken the path that you want to take or a similar path that you want to take. People that are getting results. People that have proof of concept, as they say in business. Those are the people you should follow. Those are the people you should listen to. So that's just what it is. There's the best place to meet women is based on your skill set, the type of guy you are, the type of person you are. And, that's just what it is. So if you like what you heard, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.